Ghosts have always been with me, not by choice, at least not on my part. It just happens. I don't want to believe, but they force themselves on me. Perhaps the old Indian woman did it to me. I lived in her house too long as a child. At night, footsteps paced the ceiling, over and over, in impatient march, forever in step to the silent drum. If only this had been my only encounter, I could dismiss it. The house is settling, my mother said. But this wasn't all the house did. Lights dimmed and glowed, her ghostly will stronger than the New World magic conjured by GE. I slept in my room. Well, not really slept. Sleep was never something I did much of, especially early on. My worries at 7 far outweighed my need for sleep. Awake. Forever awake. My father had left me. My mother? I always worried Mother would leave me too. I wish the ghosts would go, but they linger. Always lingering. Never really gone. The old woman was my first. She rocked at my bedside all in white. My eyes met hers, her eyes giving me a worried look, as if I were the one who expired. Fear making my head sink deeply into covers, my eyes entombed by my lids. How long she waited, I'll never know. By dawn, I ventured to look. She was gone. Or perhaps she was never there. Thinking the apparition a dream, I told my family, and their eyes betrayed them. Others had known her too. Mother had a vision. She did not go questing for it, though. The old Indian, young to most who saw her, once lived on this land. A servant. A girl died here. She, at her side rocking. And the girl died. I wish I could say the same for you. Spirits dog me just when I no longer believe. They appear. Flashing white lights, a cold touch. They return. Even now. But this time it was too much. Another place, another spirit. This time it was someone I knew. It started with the call, the news that she'd gone away. Finding myself in tears, tears sapping me dry. Would the tears ever stop? Pain like a thick metal pole shoved up your ass. I'd lost so much. An emptiness replaces love. Anxious to find nothing there. Nobody anyway, but something. Something that opens doors, something leaving tissue by the bed. The dog barking at nothing. But still something. Finding things in new places, things missing. The locked door. Open. Explanations fly, knowledge or protection. It began with the cold, spots of cold. A moment of normal, then cold. As if the heat were sucked into another dimension. These don't bother me as much as the touch. A handless touch of nothing. Something grabbed my arm, but no one was there. I ran for bed, buried myself in covers, and waited for dawn. You're never too old to hide under the covers, wrapping yourself up into a cocoon, hoping that when you emerge, life will be butterflies again. But only children believe in butterflies. Adults know or learn that life is full of moths, caterpillars, and worms. But when I'm alone, the fear sets in. I wonder, do I really want to be alone? Maybe their visits comfort me. Was it you that touched me that day? And if you are still here, why do I feel so alone?